Hello students, good morning to all of you. In today's video, we will be continuing with our chapter 9, Data Handling. In our previous class, we learn and understand to read and give answers of bar graph. And we also learn about horizontal and vertical graph. Now, in this video, we are going to learn about how to draw a bar graph or how to present information on bar graph. First, I am going to show you a graph. We will learn how to represent information on it. Students, you can see on your screen, this is a graph. This horizontal line is known as x-axis. This vertical line is known as y-axis. Students, on x-axis, you have to write basic information like the graph is about like days, month, which kind of information. And on y-axis, you have to write numerical information. And students, you also have to write and show scale on the top of the page at the right side. Now students, let's learn how to draw a bar graph. Students, first of all, we will read the question properly and after that we will start and draw. A survey of 120 students was done to find which activity they prefer to do in their free time. Preferred activity: playing, reading storybook, watching TV, listening to music, painting. And number of students: 45, 30, 20, 10, 15. Next, draw a bar graph to illustrate the about data taking scale of 1 unit length equal 5 students. Next, which activity is preferred by the most of the students other than playing? Students, first of all, we are going to draw a bar graph and after that we give answer of this question. Okay, let's start. You can see that on x-axis, I told you we have to write basic information. So here the basic information is the preferred activity. So here we show it on x-axis, like playing, reading storybook, watching TV, listening to music and painting. And on y-axis, yes, numerical information. So first of all students, we have to write, first of all, we have to decide minimum students and maximum students, and after that we decide our scale. But in this question, scale is already given, so we started 5. But before that, we have to write here 0. Okay students? Now, on this question, scale is already mentioned, but after that sums, we have to decide. Our first activity, which is preferred, is playing. And how many students are interested in it? 45. So students, with the help of scale and pencil, you have to draw a bar, but be careful. Here you have to write 45 students. Reading a storybook, 30. So here we again draw 30. See? You don't have to do this. It's just a information. So students, next activity is, yes, watching TV. So how many students are preferred it? So see students, only 20 students are preferred to watching TV. So here we are going to draw it Our next activity is listening to music. Again. Okay. Now our last activity is painting. And how many students are prepared? Yes, 15. So again we repeat our step. And here we complete to draw our bar graph. But our question are not here completed. See which activity is preferred by the most of the students other than playing. Which activity? Yes, reading story book. Reading story book. Reading story book is preferred by the most of the students other than playing. I hope you can understand it very well, and we are going for our next sum. Number of mathematics books sold by shopkeeper on 6 consecutive days is shown below. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Draw a bar graph to represent the above information choosing the scale of your choice. Y-axis, right? And you know that on x-axis we have to give basic information like which kind of information we are going to give on this. So this information about days, and on y-axis we are going to the number of books which are sold by a shopkeeper, like 65, 40, 30, 50, 20. Start with 0. You ever start with 0 because you have to start the numbers is starting with 0, like whole numbers. Okay. Yes, students, we are go ahead. Our again number scale was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 and 75. Because we are going for the 70 because here the higher number is 70. Okay, so we are go for the 70. And we have to choose our numbers, that how many numbers we have increased it. In our last video, maximum students and minimum students we started, and before we going to draw a bar graph, first of all we have to decide that minimum number and maximum number. For example, here minimum number is 20 and maximum number is 70. On Sunday, a shopkeeper sold 65 number of books. So here 65. You have to write here also 65. On Monday it sold 40. On Tuesday 30. On Wednesday 50. And on Thursday 20, and at last Friday it sold 70 number of books.
Now children, look at the graph and tell me on which day least number of books are sold. Yes, on Thursday least number are sold. I hope all of you are now cleared about the concept of bar graph. Do practice these sums at home. See you in the next class. Take care.